drink some beer! So we're ready to go.
We're ready to go.
It's 937 KAZY and the Craft Beer Buzz. Hello, everyone. I'm Tommy T.
I'm Chuckerdoo, and
Misty isn't here.
And either that or she's like hogtied in a bag trying to yell from under the desk. No, she is not here because her daughter Mercedes, who's been on the show before,
Yes.
is suffering from a condition where, you know how, Tommy, your elbow is solid?
Yeah?
Because of the bone? Mercedes has this condition where now, from partying and falling over from wrestling, her elbow's now in liquid form.
Oh, it's gone to liquid. I thought it was two salads broken in several pieces.
That's probably some of that as well.
Oh, poor Mercedes.
Oh, yeah. It sounds
She's
horrible.
turning gelatinous on us.
Yeah, I think she's always, even prior to the elbow, I think she's always been gelatinous. But her elbow is definitely gelatinous right now. So, yeah, Misty is still dealing with her daughter's injury. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if Misty's physically putting the pins in or what. I don't know.
Well, we wish them well. I mean,
we do wish them
hopefully
well.
they do have something to help ease the pain.
But this is the Craft Beer Buzz, and it is sponsored by the Peppermill,
1618 Stillwater Avenue.
where we had a great time during St. Patrick's Day. And
That was awesome.
It was a really, really good time. And I personally want to say thank you to everyone that came out. And also, a ton of people came out to wish me a happy birthday. And that meant a lot to me. So
Yes.
a personal thank you to everyone that came out to that. And speaking of the Peppermill, a beer that they have on tap all the time that I brought in for today is Rupture Fresh Grind Ale from Odell Brewing Company.
Oh, I like the name of that.
I can't remember if you've had this one yet or not, but this is a pretty hop-forward beer. But you know how IPAs will give, they have the tendency to give that tingle on the very back of your tongue and kind of like along your jaw. So this process that they do for Rupture is, you can see on the can there's this little like grinding wheel on there.
Yeah.
It's almost, it's like a nice way of, like a pot grinder.
Okay.
It's almost the exact same process as a pot grinder. But I notice it gives a lot of hop aroma, but it has more malt flavor to me than it does like the hop tingle. So
Yeah, the aroma really comes across. Just, just sniffing the empty can.
Yeah, super aromatic. To the point where I think you would feel like it's going to be extremely hoppy on the palate, but it's not. What do you think?
Yeah, I can taste the hops there, but it was not extremely hoppy like you were saying, and there's really not much of a tingle there as it's going down.
Yeah.
Very tasty. I like this.
Oh, it's super delicious. It's really easy drinking, and it's great in 22-ounce mugs at the Peppermill. So
On tap, too.
On tap, that's right. And they have coming out. So in our last segment of today, we're going to dive back into some Tree Shaker, which I can't remember if we've had this one yet or not. We have had it in previous years. This is a fan favorite. But I think the last few six-packs are probably left on the shelf. There's another one coming down the line next called Hammer Chain, and Hammer Chain is going to be like Rupture's big brother.
Okay.
It's just a bigger, hoppier, higher alcohol version of Rupture. It's called Hammer Chain. That's going to be coming out shortly. So I wanted to bring these two on today to kind of talk about that.
Nice. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I am too. I haven't tried it yet at all.
A bigger, better version of this.
Right, yeah, a bigger, better Rupture. Like it's
a bigger, better, more alcoholic version of this.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong?
I was about to say, I hope they don't screw that up.
Oh man,
I think we might have had this because I'm recognizing the grinding wheel on the.
We probably have. It's
on the can there.
It's a favorite. And I just noticed on the can as well too. Usually Odell puts their ABV in very specific spots on the can. On this one, I just noticed they have it on almost like a steam gauge looking thing at 6.5% ABV.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty neat. Too bad we can't show this, but
no. But go buy some and
go buy
find
some
it.
and you can find it on the can as you drink it.
Yeah. How was the rest of your St. Patrick's weekend?
Well, mine was pretty good because I got to taste some of that special tamales that were being cooked there at the Peppermill.
Yeah,
yes,
that's right.
I took some home with me, and I've been eating on them
Were
all
they
week
good?
now. Oh, yes, they're very good.
Man, tamales would be great with this beer. Man, you should have saved some for today, you a-hole.
Well, no, I have saved some for today, just not for the show.
Just not for me.
for dinner tonight.
So when we were at the Peppermill, so it was great. It was a great night on Saturday, celebrating St. Patrick's Day. We were playing St. Patrick's Plinko for prizes, and we had so much stuff. But it was funny because people were lined up playing the game.
Yes.
They're looking for the prizes, and there was like a few times I had to ward people off of your tamales because they thought they could win tamales. I'm like, no, we're not giving away tamales at a beer event. This is someone's personal tamale stash. Back off, you vultures.
Yes, they were actually purchased, by someone to eat.
But I don't think they weren't that expensive, were they?
Oh, no, not really. If you consider what you got there,
yeah.
or I should say what I got, that along with that bread.
Right.
That was actually a really good price for that. And like I said, I'm still eating off that now, today.
So what we need to do next time, because we had a lot of drunk people that were really eyeballing those tamales.
Yes.
We need to buy 2 packages of them and then keep one for ourselves. But then we need to start hustling tamales as like a side deal the next time at the Peppermill, because there were, I almost got into a fight with people over your tamales. It was, that's how much I was looking at your tamales. Right?
Gets me into trouble every time, and usually at bars.
Oh, man. Well, should we come back here in the next segment? Let's keep enjoying some Rupture between episodes here. All you people out in Cheyenne, if you love this beer, you can go get it at the drive-thru at the Peppermill or on tap. Otherwise, Tommy and I are just going to keep drinking for a second.
Yeah, this is great beer to drink like in between segments of a show called the Craft Beer Buzz.
Oh, let's try that. I bet you'd be really good.
You know what? We could finish this off here during this break here and come back and do our second segment in just a bit here.
Let's do it.
All right, it's 93.7 KAZY and the Craft Beer Buzz. We'll be right back.